It's the dead of winter on the Great Plains. Temperatures drop to 40 below zero, and wind rips across the frozen landscape. Yet families sleep peacefully in shelters of cloth and hide, thriving in conditions that would challenge even modern explorers. Their survival was no accident. It was a system, a philosophy, and a science perfected over generations. Let's uncover how they engineered warmth and life in the heart of the ice. Survival began with a single crucial decision: where to make camp. The Plains tribes read the land like a map, avoiding frost hollows where cold air pooled and seeking gentle slopes above the valley floor. They chose sites with natural windbreaks, stands of trees or bluffs, to create pockets of calm. Southern exposure was prized, maximizing sunlight and warmth. Camps were always near unfrozen water and ample firewood. Every element, wind direction, sun angle, drainage, game trails, was factored in. This was microclimate engineering, using the land's own rules to find sanctuary. Their wisdom turned the landscape into an ally, not an enemy. They didn't fight winter, they found its hidden warmth. This deep understanding of place was their first and most powerful defense. The teepee was a marvel of aerodynamic engineering, designed to work with the wind, not against it. Its conical, slightly tilted shape split fierce gusts, while adjustable smoke flaps created a natural ventilation system. The wind over the apex pulled smoke out, keeping the air inside clean. Flexible lodgepole frames let the teepee twist and flex, absorbing the wind's energy. The structure breathed and moved, unlike rigid modern tents. Smoke flaps could be fine-tuned from inside, ensuring a constant, gentle draft. This design used the wind to provide warmth, stability, and fresh air. It was a living shelter, refined over centuries. The teepee stands as a lesson. The best engineering works with nature, not against it. Modern survival gear focuses on waterproofing, but the Plains tribes knew moisture from within was the real threat. Buffalo hide, unlike plastic, is breathable. It lets water vapor escape, preventing deadly condensation. In a modern tent, your breath freezes on the walls, then melts and soaks your bedding. Wet insulation is useless. Hypothermia starts from trapped moisture, not just cold. The teepee's hide cover acted like natural Gore-Tex, weather-resistant, yet porous. Smoke from the fire cured the hides, making them more water-resistant but still breathable. This principle, managing moisture, not just blocking weather, was key to survival. Plains people understood thermodynamics long before it was science. Their choice of materials was a sophisticated, life-saving decision. At the heart of the teepee was the fire, source of warmth, light, and danger. Fires were built in carefully dug pits, sized for efficient heating and a deep bed of coals. The coal bed radiated steady warmth, conserving fuel through the night. Dry hardwoods burned long and hot with little smoke. Every stick was precious. Fires were small, controlled, and constantly tended, not roaring bonfires. The arrangement of wood and management of smoke flaps kept the air clean. Efficiency and discipline were everything. Waste was not an option. The fire was a tool, not a luxury, used with knowledge and respect. Their approach teaches us survival is about sufficiency, not excess. Mastery of fire was mastery of life. The frozen ground steals heat faster than the air above. Plains tribes engineered layered bedding, a waterproof hide-ground cloth, a thick mattress of dried grasses and dense buffalo robes. Each layer trapped air, creating powerful insulation. The robes, with hair left on, added even more warmth. Backrests of woven willow reflected fire heat and blocked drafts. This system protected against conductive heat loss, something modern campers still struggle to match. Every layer was deliberate, every material chosen for maximum warmth. The ground was the enemy, their bedding was the shield. The greatest source of heat in the teepee wasn't the fire, it was the people. Families slept together under shared buffalo robes, pooling body heat. Vulnerable members, children and elders, were placed in the centre, surrounded by adults. This communal arrangement created a microclimate of warmth. In harsh weather, families combined resources, making survival a group effort. Privacy was a luxury. Interdependence was life. Less firewood was needed, and warmth was more reliable. The system was built on connection, trust, and shared physics. Sometimes the most advanced technology is human community. Survival was about managing invisible forces, heat, air, moisture with simple materials. Buffalo fat sealed leather, making it water-resistant and creating vapor barriers. Fat rubbed on skin protected against wind and frostbite, a natural balm. Wood ash absorbed moisture from wet moccasins and acted as insulation under the fire pit. Ash mixed with fat made soap. Charcoal and ash in the fire pit stored and released heat. Every resource was used for multiple purposes. These methods maximized efficiency and comfort in brutal cold. Ingenious use of fat and ash turned simple materials into survival technology. Survival meant defending against threats, not just the cold. Camp dogs, bred for alertness, were the first line of defense, living alarms against predators and intruders. Camps were arranged in circles or C-shapes for visibility and defense. Teepee doors faced east, away from wind and toward the sunrise. Sentries used high ground to watch approach routes. Security was woven into daily life, constant, quiet vigilance. The bond with dogs and strategic camp design created a resilient security system. Awareness and partnership, not gadgets, kept the camp safe. The real genius wasn't in any single trick, it was the system. Every element, location, shelter, fire, bedding, community, worked together in harmony. The teepee shape powered ventilation, fire smoke cured hides, bedding insulated from the ground, people pooled heat. Each part reinforced the others, creating a closed loop of efficiency. Remove one piece, and the system faltered. Modern survival often seeks single solutions. The Plains tribes mastered synergy. Their survival was holistic, not specialized. True mastery is understanding the relationships, not just the parts. The Plains tribes were engineers of survival, not primitives. Their teepees, materials and systems reveal a deep understanding of nature and physics. Their wisdom, discipline, awareness and community remains timeless. These lessons offer us resilience and connection, even today. Subscribe for more survival wisdom from history, because the past still has much to teach.